I'm Mindy Peterson, host of Enhanced Life with Music podcast, where we explore all the ways music can make our lives better. And this is Microhance, a microdose of musical enhancement. It's that time of year again. The flowers are blooming, graduation parties are booming, and wedding season is in full swing. I recently had the honor of playing the piano for a relative's wedding, my cousin's daughter. As I sat at the piano and watched family and friends gather, I was reminded that music does so much more than simply fill the silence at a wedding. It helps tell the couple's story and captures emotions that words alone cannot fully express. One thing I find fascinating is how different wedding music can be from one couple to the next. Some couples choose traditional pieces that have been heard at weddings for generations. Others select songs from favorite movies, Broadway shows, or artists who have special meaning in their relationship. Some walk down the aisle to classical music. Others enter to a favorite pop ballad or worship song. Sometimes the music reflects family traditions. Other times it's a statement about who they are as a couple and what they value. If you're attending a wedding this summer, pay attention to the music, beyond simply whether you like the songs or not. Notice the songs chosen for the seating of parents and grandparents, the entry of the bridal party, and the bridal processional. Ask yourself, what do these selections tell me about this couple? Do they value tradition, humor, faith, romance, nostalgia? What values, memories, or emotions are being expressed through the music? And here's another question. What music did you choose, or would you choose for your own wedding? If you're already married, think back to why you selected the songs you did. Were they meaningful because of a particular memory, artist, or lyric? And if you were getting married today, would you make the same choices? I suspect many of us would keep at least some of our original selections because they have become woven into the story of our relationship. Hearing those songs years later can instantly transport us back to that day. But some of us might choose differently. Our musical tastes evolve, we gain life experience. We discover new artists, genres, and songs that resonate with who we've become. Neither answer is right or wrong. What's interesting is how music serves as a time capsule of who we were at a particular moment in time. It's a snapshot that captures our hopes, values, and the relationships that mattered most to us. Years later, hearing one of those songs, even just a few notes, can instantly transport us back in time and bring back the sights, sounds, emotions, and even the people who surrounded us, even if they're no longer with us in life. That's one of music's greatest gifts. It doesn't simply accompany life's important moments, it helps preserve them. One song my husband Ian and I had played at our wedding in 1997 was All I Ask of You from Phantom of the Opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber. We had gone to see Phantom of the Opera on an early date, and to this day, the show's music takes me back to the early days of our relationship and our wedding. And I know that years from now, when I hear one of the pieces I played recently at Molly and Lucas's wedding, I'll think of them. I'll remember the joy of their celebration, the people gathered around them, and all the special memories from that beautiful weekend. I'll put a photo in the show notes from our 1997 wedding and a photo from this month's family wedding so you can get a glimpse of the stories behind the music. Whether you're attending a wedding this summer, helping plan one, or simply reflecting on your own, take a moment to notice the song selections. Consider the stories behind them, and perhaps take a moment to reflect on the soundtrack of your own life. Because long after the flowers have faded and the photos have been tucked away, the music remains, ready to bring those memories back to life with the press of a button or the first few notes of a familiar melody. I'm Mindy Peterson, and I hope this inspires you to enhance your life with music. If you've listened to this podcast for long, you know that in addition to being passionate about music, I am also passionate about natural health and well-being. So I was intrigued to learn about an all-natural toothpaste developed by a biologic holistic dentist to effectively clean and protect teeth and strengthen enamel without fluoride or the many chemicals that are ubiquitous in the commercial toothpaste that I've always used without a second thought. What really caught my attention was that one of these dentist products was specially formulated for sensitive teeth, which I have thanks to gum recession. I was a little skeptical that an all-natural product would provide adequate sensitivity protection, but after trying it for several months, I am a fan. What clinched the deal was going to my 6-month dental cleaning and having my hygienist rave about the whiteness of my teeth. To learn more about the Living Well Sensitive Tooth Powder and their other products and get 10% off your order, check out the link in the show notes or use coupon code MUSICENHANCES10 at livingwellwithdrmichelle.com.